Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm glad you made it. Today, I am doing the two little owls, the mommy owl and the baby owl from Resin Mold Box. And these were in the July subscription box. I have a link in my description if you want to get your hands on the subscription box, save a little bit of money. There is always great items in these boxes. I haven't been disappointed yet. I have reached into my craft stash yet again, and I am just using these beads. I have no idea where I got these from. They aren't even in their original packaging, I don't think. These very well could be from when my oldest daughter was in school and making bracelets. We don't even want to say how old these beads could possibly be. I just scoop some up and put them into my silicone cup. I have poured my Bond Crafter resin into the cup and I am just stirring them up. Now these are beads that have holes all the way through. So I am expecting some bubbles. I'm just hoping I don't get a ton of bubbles. I'm going to work it down into the little ears the best I can. Try to make sure there's resin in the ears so we don't have holes in the ears. And then push the little beads down in there and cross our fingers. I wonder if having a pressure pot would eliminate bubbles inside of beads. I don't know. I've been thinking about getting a pressure pot. I'm still on the fence about it, but it'd probably come in handy for something like this. If you guys have a pressure pot, would it work well with the beads or would I still get bubbles? Let me know. And also, if you use one, what brand do you recommend? I really have no idea about the pressure pot, so I haven't done too much research into it. As far as brand, size, if it's a good price, the capabilities. Just that, I probably should get one here eventually. So any info you have, I would very much appreciate it. All right, so all I am doing is putting in some more beads with my resin, scraping my cup out there. Trying to pack it down in there so I can get a good amount of beads and hopefully not get any void spaces. I imagine the ears will have some void spaces because the beads are bigger than the ears, and that's okay. But I want to get as much in there as I can, try to get it filled up. And these beads are kind of a pastel color, so I think they'll look pretty cute in there. I'm going to pack it down with my popsicle stick. I do want to get this as level as possible. I want to have a flat base for it to sit on. I don't want too many beads sticking out, making it lopsided. Hopefully those beads will stay put and not float to the top and make it all bumpy and lumpy. I would really appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, and share. It helps to get my videos out there and gets me seen by more people. Give that a little spray of isopropyl alcohol and set that one aside. On to the big mama. Get some more beads in there. Add some more of my Bond Crafter resin. Get that stirred up. I'm going to spray my mold and I'm going to squish the ears a little. I'm pouring a little bit of resin down in there first to get into those little ear cavities. And then I'll start putting my beads in there. I want to make sure I have resin in those ears, like I said, so there is no big gaping holes down there. I'm going to take my ball tool here. What is this tool even called? I don't even know. The thing with the balls on the end. I'm going to push those little beads down into the ears. Let's see if I can get them down there. These ears are a little bit bigger, so I might have a little bit better luck on this owl getting some beads into the ear. I am just going to put this on a little bit of a fast forward. I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary here. I'm just going to continue filling up the mama owl with the beads and the resin until I get to the top. Try to make sure the top is flat so it has a flat base to sit on. And then I'm going to spray it with ice purple alcohol and set it aside for the night to cure. If you've watched previous videos, you know that my granddaughter is a big fan of owls, so it's always nice to be able to get an owl and make it and post it so she can see it. That is looking pretty good. I think I've got it where I need it to be so it's flat. We'll get a little bit more resin in there just to give it that flat bottom, and hopefully the beads do not float up to the top. All right, let's demold these owls and see how they look. It should be pretty easy to demold. I like when it's like that. Some of these are a real struggle, but this one looks to be pretty straightforward and simple. Just roll it back and pop it on out of there. The bottom looks pretty level, so I'm happy with that. Don't really see much of a floating bead situation going on. The ears feel full. Don't feel any bubbles in the ears. There's a lot of clear beads in there, though. I was kind of hoping for more color. It's cute. I'm not sure. All right, let's see Mama Owl, how she turned out. Get her rolled down on top of herself there. She seems to be just as easy as the little one. Just gotta fold it over and roll it down. Gotta get it over that little wing area there. And there she comes. Pops right out. I want to make sure the ears come out in one piece and I don't break it off. Flip my mold the right way out. All right, she seems to have a little bit more color than the baby one does, but there is a lot of clear beads in there. I wasn't expecting that. They need a little touching up, so I am going to break out my Let's Resin 136 pack acrylic markers. Lots of colors to choose from. I'm sure I'm going to find a color that's going to match one of these beads and bring out a highlight of that color. I think I'll go with the pink. That seems to, well, actually I'm going to go with a darker pink. It's just a little shade darker. The little feathers on the belly are in heart shape, so I think that will look pretty good. I can already tell it's not going to cover with one coat, so I think I'm going to end up having to do a coat or two and go over it again. I'm going to have to let it dry in between and go back over it. That is actually a really cute detail to have the feathers in the shape of hearts. I like that. Get these all colored in the best I can. Like I said, I am going to have to go back over them. So I'll just go over them the best I can right now and then come back and do another coat. Maybe even 3. It's a little patchy. All right, on to the next one. We'll let that dry. Let's get its beak. We'll do it in orange. And the beak is going to need another coat as well. Wonder why. Wonder what's going on here. Usually one coat does pretty good with the markers. All right, let's get some eyeballs on this owl. I am terrible at making even eyeballs when it comes to markering them in. So let's see what happens here. We might have a cross-eyed owl. I don't know. Surprisingly enough, these eyes aren't giving me much of an issue. It's everything else. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, his eyes are done. And let's move on. She doesn't look too bad. Cute, cute. Let's just highlight the ears a little with that same hot pink color that we used on the hearts. I will use it just on the edge of the ears. Go from front to back and go all the way around. Just to give it a little accent color there on the ears. Nothing major. Didn't want to color it all in. I will just get her finished up and move on to the baby and get that one highlighted. Now, I do apologize. While I was letting the pink hearts on the mama owl dry, I went and did the baby owl and thought I was still recording, and I wasn't. So I've done the baby's eyes, the baby's nose, and I did purple hearts for the feathers on the baby's belly. So now I'm just going to do purple on the highlight of the ears. Make it match. I also went ahead and filled in a couple bubbles in the feet of the owl and then went over the feet with the orange marker. So the little toes got bubbles and they needed to be fixed in order to be painted. So you'll probably see it here. I'm not 100% sure it shows up, but that's what I ended up doing to go over it. And that's all I end up doing. I don't know. I'm not like 100% thrilled with them. They look okay. They're cute. But I don't know. I wanted more color. I wanted more pizzazz, I guess. But I used up some of my stuff in my stash, so that's good. All right, that is it for me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm kind of on the fence. Here are a few pictures for you. Thanks for watching.